guys. It is Wednesday, April 7th, 2021, and this is a little bit of an update on the whole lockdown situation from last year. It has been over 1 year since the lockdowns began. I think it began March 17th in Ontario. And yeah, we are technically in the third wave of the pandemic, and we are in the third lockdown of the pandemic. So when it first came to light, what was going on, basically the whole world shut down for 2 weeks. So borders were closed. They're still closed. Pretty much all businesses except essential services shut down. So you got your grocery stores. Hardware stores were eventually considered in that. And then in Ontario, manufacturing, trucking, the kind of behind the scenes stuff that keeps the economy moving was still allowed to be open. So I kept moving the whole time. I didn't skip a beat with the whole pandemic, which is good because I have a truck to pay for. So the first shutdown, everything was shut down, and as a truck driver, it was great. The roads were empty. The border was empty. It was just zip, bam, boom, get your stuff done and get home. In the summer, things started to open up again. A lot of social distancing measures, like keep your 6-foot distance or 2 meters apart in Canada. And you had to wear a mask everywhere in public places, indoors. That's still a thing. But restaurants opened up. A lot of small businesses were allowed to open up for the summer. Outdoor dining was a thing because I guess the wind blows away the COVID or something. But it wasn't too bad of a summer. A lot of concerts still shut down. Entertainment places like Canada's Wonderland, theme parks and stuff, those are all shut down for the year, and they're still shut down. But yeah, it was a pretty good summer. Fall came around and like it started to get colder. People started hanging out indoors more often. Schools were open and cases started climbing. At the time, I think Ontario was put into a bunch of different county control zones where you have like the green zone, yellow zone, orange zone, red zone, gray zone, which is a lockdown based on how many cases your county had, basically. Toronto, I think, has been hit the hardest. I think it's Toronto, Peel region, and one other in that area. But they've been shut down since November on full lockdown. But yeah, like they were shutting places down, different places going into the red, a lot of rural places still in the green. But then December 26th, everything was shut down into a second lockdown. I lost a family member directly due to COVID on Christmas Day, and the lockdowns happened the next day. It was kind of eerie because the funeral was held during the lockdown, and there was a maximum of 9 people allowed to attend. So the majority of the family, myself included, attended the funeral virtually. So you have the ceremony, but you don't see the burial or anything like that. It was kind of strange, but yeah, December 26th, the world of Ontario went into shutdown again, and I think around February things started opening up again. So restaurants were open, small businesses were open, but yeah, schools opened up again. Or I don't know if they actually did really shut down at all. I think schools have been open this whole time. But anyways, cases are going up again. So I think, was it last week or something that he imposed Ontario-wide shutdowns again? But the rules are different yet again. Small businesses can be open at a capacity of 25%. Essential services like grocery stores, I think, are like 50%. I mean, manufacturing, trucking, all still open still. But the only things getting shafted are hair salons and restaurants. I mean, you can order takeout food, but it's not the same. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. I think there was rumors going on that I heard earlier today that Mr. Ford was going to announce further shutdowns, including shutting down non-essential retail, which would be detrimental to a lot of small businesses again. And every time a business has to open and close its doors, it costs money, and it's not good. I know a lot of places are saying, like, if you're going to do these rolling shutdowns, just either open it up or keep it closed. But this switching back and forth is just destroying them, basically. But yeah, in the States, I think things are actually going better. I mean, I haven't heard a whole lot in the news since, you know, Trump is no longer president. Mainstream media is not really covering a whole lot. It's just been kind of quiet. I'm actually in Michigan right now. I have my radio off and not listening to all the interesting talk radio stations around here. But as far as I know, as far as what I've seen, it's actually going pretty well down here. I know a lot of states are opening up back up to 100%, removing the mask laws, everything, and I don't know how that's going now. I haven't heard anything about it. I haven't looked into it. But yeah, I think that's partly due to the vaccine rollout. So yeah, I guess early on in the pandemic, the US and a lot of other countries kind of green-lighted research into the vaccine. And within the year, a few different companies came out with the vaccine and were able to produce them. Meanwhile, Canada, we're just kind of like, oh yeah, but we're nice enough to other people. They'll let us use their vaccines when they come out, eh? We'll be okay. We don't need to worry about ourselves. So that hasn't really quite worked out too well, because we are well behind in vaccinating our population. Within the last couple months, it's been allowed, senior citizens can get their vaccines, and frontline workers like hospital staff, that kind of stuff, they can get the vaccines. I think right now we're in either, if you're 55 plus or 65 plus, you can go in and get your vaccine now, as of April. I just blew a tire. That sucks. I really hope that's not one of my tires and destroyed the fender. Come on, buddy, merge. Go, go, go. Okay. Let's see what we're dealing with. All right, we're under the truck here, and ba-boom, lift axle, toast. Oh yeah, bud, you're up there, eh? Oh yeah, bud, not great. Okay. All right, so blew the tire on the lift axle, but I want to know the fun thing. I just press this button and that axle lifts up. So I'm gonna mosey on down the road. I am actually like a mile and a half from a rest area, which worked out really well. So I'm just gonna kind of sit it, wait it out there, and dispatch is gonna find me a tire, because I don't have a whole lot of service getting the gear. But anyways, so I have my engine fan on and it's loud. But anyways, yeah, vaccines, I think that's where I left off. Vaccines in Canada are rolling out slowly, and the States, in the US, and a lot of the rest of the world, basically anyone can just go up to their grocery store and get a stab in the arm. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, like I'm in Michigan right now, and on my Facebook, it actually had an ad saying, I'm in Michigan, can you tell? I had an ad saying, anyone 16 and older can get your vaccine. Come down to your grocery store and get a stab. It didn't actually say that, but it's, yeah, you can just get your vaccine anywhere. It's going pretty good around here. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of predict we're going to be in this for at least the next year. Masks or social distancing might stick around a little bit farther, but we might be on our way out of here. But yeah, so fun stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and wait out a tire repair for a bit, or at least figure out where I'm going. There's not a whole lot around here. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys at the next video.